What up, y'all? It's Mel, and welcome back to It's Mel Baby. Today is February 22nd, 2024. This is the live for it. I don't never have a topic or whatever. I'm always asked that. We just talking, chopping it up. I'm gonna say something. If it come, however, what up, Janelle? If you have a question or comment, go ahead on, throw it up there, and you know, I'll do what I can do to answer you. What up, Jay? Because I got up at 8 o'clock this morning. Then I had a doctor's appointment. And as usual, they'll pick you up when they want to. And so I don't, I normally be done took a nap before I go live or whatever. But I said I'm going to stay up. So hopefully I have a good sleep tonight. Wow. Okay, there we go. I oh wow. You cussed the city worker out. Man. And then the doctor I went to my wound care doctor. You know, it's a totally different thing when other people poking and prodding you than when you are. And it's a totally different thing when they don't know what the hell they doing too. That's like I got some I'm gonna call it packing, but it is packing, but it's a sponge. And the way it works is once you pack it, you got to wet it. This is the second time I done had to tell my nurse, hey, you're not doing it right. He gonna sit there. No, not really. I'm thinking that even though they're already registered nurses and whatever, I think they're now specializing. So I think they're learning as I teach them or as the doctor teach them. They don't say that, but I've had this nurse twice. And twice I've had to tell them, hey, you can't just put that bandage on there. Hey, You tell me go home and do it as per the instruction, but you ain't doing it per instruction. Because look here, first you have to flush it, which makes no sense. Because once the sponge get wet, you can no longer push it. And but yeah, first you gotta flush it. Then a good nurse told me do what you could do to dry it. I said okay. Because he told me, like the doctor just told me, which I learned on my own. Once you get wet, it ain't shit. I had to learn that on my own. And some of them I think I make nervous. I don't know why. Because all lesbians want everybody. Quit reading in my file and you won't know that. All you supposed to be reading about is what I'm coming there for. And other than that, probably so. Oh, you think that's what it is, Jay? When you know, Dick. Well, this nurse, well, I've had two. One of them, she was so nervous with me. Oh, okay, you know for a fact that's what it is. All right. One nurse, she was all, I was like, what the fuck going on here? I said, I'm not going to break. I said, I've been dealing with this so long. What you people ain't doing ain't shit. What up, Miss Boosie? And look, this is what the seasoned nurse taught me. He told me, he said, first you take your bandage off, then you soak it in the wash. Then once you soak it in the wash, go back and flush it. Right. And I said, he just rushing. He put the thing in there and he got the Mepileps. He ready to just put it on there. And like I told him, I said, what you doing? He said, I'm doing how I'm supposed to do or whatever. I said, I don't think you are. Because you see that packing you put in there, you supposed to wet that. He went, oh, that was last month. He went, oh, okay. And he wet it. Today, he did the same thing. And I'm like, motherfucker, you don't learn, do you, you slow bitch? Are you sure you should be in nursing? Because, right. I say, look, let me tell you how this shit go. Cause you the third string, so you might not know how this go. When I first get here, old boy take the bandage off and he cleans it. Then after he cleans it, he covered me up and he politely leave the room. I guess that's his pay grade. But no, because he was trying to come in and do my bandage. So after that get done, right, Jake. So I said, after that get done, y'all come in with y'all probes and do whatever the fuck y'all do with y'all probes. Then they flush it. Well, when he went to go flush it, they flushed it before the probe today. And they still had, I could still see sponge. Like, I was like, hey, they still got some sponge right there. So they flushed it again. We ain't never see the sponge on the paper though. So after they flush it and the doctor come in and she do whatever she do and we talk for a bit and she like, it's looking good. It looked better than it did when you first came in here. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. So how you trying to stay calm and you arguing with city workers? But moving right along. Uh Afterwards, when it's all over and she finished doing her probes and whatever, the nurse comes in, they cut the sponge, and then they stuff it. Now, once you do that, you gotta wet the packet to make it work adequately. Now, this is second time. If he in there next month, I'm gonna be like, what did I teach you? If he fuck up again, then he gonna be like, this bitch patronizing me. I sure am. I don't know. Maybe he get nervous because of where my wound at, and he's a man and all that good shit. Why don't you send me one of my girlfriends in here then? Because baby, you tripping. I think that's what I'm saying. He's new at this because the other nurses, the other men nurses, I don't have this issue with them, and I think he's got that issue because he's new. And after you wet it, then you cover it. Then I'm watching how he covering, and I'm like, who the fuck were you training under? Because look, the bandage that they put on it is a 6x6, and they have three pieces of, how the band-aid got the backing. Well, this bandage is so big, it got three pieces of backing. Now, I want to say his name. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm gonna just say Mr. C. When he does it, he removes the middle strip. Then whatever side he going to first, he starts removing it. Then he applies it. This dude removed the end piece. And he was like, oh my God, he don't know what he doing. I could teach him better than what he doing. Like, I don't know who he be watching or whatever, but he I don't know. I want to ask him, but you start asking them questions, they feel like you trying to get out of pocket with them. And that's the thing, because normally the nurse, and that's why I say he's got to be in training, because normally it don't be a nurse that does this. I'm gonna have to start reading badges again, because he's a nurse or girl a nurse, but she don't do that. She the one that come in with the doctor and in between the doctor, but she don't normally do that. No, well he could, but no. On certain shit, I make him do it. I be like, go get your gloves, uh, go do this, go do that. Oh wow. But the packing and whatever they using is microbial. It like it don't, it stops that kind of shit. And I told her, I was like, I change it every 4 days. She said, well, you're doing good. Keep doing it how you're doing it. I said, you sure I don't need to change it more? She's like, no, you good. Because the stuff that I use for packing is she said you could keep it in there for 7 days. What up, Bonita? How you doing? The flu on the rise in Memphis. Right, Jay. But there's other shit. That's the only good thing I like about going to wound care. Because then you have access to the other shit. Because at first they had me packing it with some string, but they felt I wasn't doing good enough. So they come at me with the sponge. And I love the sponge. Because the thing about the sponge is you just cut a piece off and shove it in there, put a little water on it, and cover it up. I had to do packing for myself before, but that was hard. Keisha was doing it, but Keisha don't have a tender hand. You feel me? She a little rough. She talk about me, but she's rough. Y'all forgive me. I got to take my head off. I'm getting hot up in here. It is hot in Texas, y'all. Well, it was when I was out there. The wind was blowing and all that good shit. It was kind of cool, but it is hot. Like right now, it's 65 degrees. Texas weather like New Orleans weather. It's just fucking bipolar. You don't know what the fuck you won't do. And I was yeah, but in your attempt to be gentle, you don't get the job done. You have to still be effective and gentle. And I've had experience with packing because I had to pack Keisha leg. Boy, right, right, G. Oh no. And that's why I say, uh, once they send you the wound care, it opens you up to so much more and better supplies. Hey, come here. Go off in the back of my chair and give me that plastic bag. In my bag. Take my drawers out there too. Don't laugh at me. I just don't want to be walking. I didn't realize them drawers was in there till I went to go put my supplies that they gave me in. They always give me the one that they use in my appointment. And like I told her, I said, them people call me today. Uh, and since this is healing pretty good now and whatnot, I don't. Right. This is stuff I'm talking about. It's called Hydrophera Blue Classic. It's an antibacterial foam dressing. And damn, they still gave me these 4x4s. I told them I don't use this shit. Mind you, I did go in there with two 4x4s on, but like I told him, I put them two 4x4s on because I knew I was coming to see them, and I knew they was gonna waste my bandage. And the 4x4s, I need two of them. Don't be listening. So now I know I gotta go in there without my headphones on point blank. Wow. And oh wow, y'all got an ad? I got a Walgreens ad. Is it because of what I'm talking about? I don't know, y'all. I think I'm about to y'all back. Wait. I'm trying to read y'all comments. Ain't that something? Right. Right. They do that. Moon cat don't play. And I have I've gotten to the point I have so much supplies that I didn't accept my last I guess a refill or whatever because yo, I have a box of this shit in the closet. Like long as the expiration date is good on it, I can use it. I'll keep hold of it. And see right here on here, hydrate before use. But let me tell y'all how I found out what I found out about it. Because I tried that. I was gonna hydrate it and then stuff it in there. No. Right. Like I got a whole nother pack of goals, which it take me about 10 wound changes to go through a pack of goals. Um, I still got. That's the only thing I really need, though. The wash. It's a I forget what they call it. It's Vichy, and it's like the silver wash, I guess you could call it. And I was trying to, and so me being the curious person I am, when I went to her, I was like, well, being as though this is the silver wash and whatever, can I soak the sponge with that? She said you could, but it's kind of going to defeat the purpose because it's gonna what she told me, it's gonna cancel out the sponge because how the sponge works is uh you're right, because the Vichy wash, I I get a stack of goals. What up, Mika? How you doing? And I use the Vichy on it. Obviously, I must be using too much because I was holding my goals in my glove tan. That's what she need to give me, a box of gloves. But tell you no word of lie, my box of gloves, they've been holding on since I started going to them. But they getting to the bottom. I'm good, thank you. But see, look, he even went so far as to give me the salt water that you wet the thing with. because I told him, I said, no need to be wasteful like that, you know. I'm I ain't never grouped up like I ain't saying we was the poor, but my grandmother lived through the recession. And I really believe in waste not, want not. And he kind of laughed when I told him that. Now that's the only thing I need to get. I need some masks. But hmm. Well, look, I got to do what I got to do. I use regular gloves. But what I do is though I'll I'll rinse them first with the wash, and then I'll dry them off with the gauze. But I remember one day I uh I went to go change it, and my gloves had got all bloody. I started to freak out, and that's what I was telling my friend today. She was like, "Uh, you could have went been a nurse," and I was like, "Look, I don't have no good tolerance for a lot of blood. I see, you know how you see animals on the side of the road dead? If their body too mangled, I'm gonna throw up if I look at it." And she started laughing at me. No, we can't have you throwing up on patients. I just have always had a weak stomach when it comes to shit like that. It's like about a year or so ago, somebody was up in here throwing up, and I was like, I can't clean that. I can't clean it. I can't. I was about to throw up on top of the shit. It's just I cannot deal with, no, that ain't my thing. So I think I'm about to give Netflix the chop, y'all. Netflix doing too goddamn much. They want too fucking much. Like Keisha was surprised when I told her I paid $30 for Netflix. Right, right. I remember when we first got Netflix, we was paying something like $15. My family gonna be mad with me because we about to be watching commercials. We about to have commercials in our Netflix.
Hmm?
I said we about to have commercials in our Netflix.
Commercials? What?
Yeah, because I'm going down on them hoes.
Look, whatever you go down, I'll pick up. I don't do commercial. I don't need it.
Yeah, but you don't want to pay for it.
I heard my mom like commercial. I said, that was a lie. I swear to I swear if I go to Netflix, I watch something, I see one commercial, I'm done. I'm not watching Netflix no more. I don't like commercials.
No, if I have to clean up vomit, I'm gonna have to clean up my vomit too. Then I gotta cut people off of Netflix. What up, Leilani? I don't know, but I'm saying that shit. But I find some of the best movies on Netflix. They're a little throw, but they good. And yo, I'm still watching Good Morning Veronica. Oh my God. I'm on the last episode though. I told Keisha, in the truth, we're gonna watch the last one together. Cause I watched the last three before that without her. She was dragging ass. Wait, the last four without her. She was dragging ass. And right. I'm gonna have to let Netflix go. Think I gotta let it go. Man, I'm saying $30, but I'm gonna find out because they're about to charge me again next week. And then if Lonzo or my sister won't be on it, they want me to pay $8 for each of them. What, bitch? So, right, I pay for Netflix, but I could see if I watched at least two things a week or whatever. But I still got a whole list of shit on Netflix that I was supposed to watch. I never watched. Right, that's how I feel. Netflix out here tripping. But yeah. Yeah, I still got my Hulu. Well, I can't call it my Hulu. Keisha still got her Hulu. Bro, you just put that on your head. That don't make no sense.
That's how it works.
No, that's not how it works, son. What you looking for?
Sure. Head.
I don't know what your hair looks like. We have like 150 streaming devices. If I can't find what I need to watch, then. But I think well, yeah. Yeah, that Disney basically for Lion Zoo. But that's some amazing shit, y'all. Trolls movie did better than The Color Purple. Cause you still got to pay to watch Trolls band together. But The Color Purple is free with cable. Or the Max app. Yeah. Are we all a bunch of adults with Disney Plus? What was that? Hey,
Yes.
what you cut off?
The bed in the bathroom.
Yeah, my son won't see that. But I've watched so many Bob Marley movies. How many more can I watch? I read the book. How many, like, that's like the original Color Purple ruined any other Color Purples for me. Because after I watched it, even though it took me some years, I read the book. And they got all kind of people complaining about The Color Purple. LaBoosie complaining, why you trying to make my daughter a lesbian? And then I saw a lesbian talking about this new Color Purple, a race tough. And I'm like, wow. Wow. Are you serious, Leilani? Now you gonna make me go watch Color Purple. I caught like the first 3 minutes of it, and all that singing worked my nerve. Wow. Hmm. So he was just, I don't know what he was doing. What's lesbian about that? Two grown women fully dressed waking up in the same bed? Wow. Right, right. Wow. Close that door.
You didn't close that.
Well, you need to tell her turn that shit down.
If I turn it down,
You need to turn your little cartoon down too.
I'm not even watching it.
Oh, so she watching on her phone.
Watching you watching you.
Wow.
I ain't watching nothing.
So
Is that now?
he just wanted to be seen, right? That's all what Boosie did in the long run. He just wanted to be seen. Wow. Well, I'll be shaking Teresa. Right. He just wanted to be seen. Wow. Now I don't know what I want to do. Because my head was down and wasn't Tamala Man in that movie? Wasn't she the opening singer in that? Okay, I thought I saw her in there. And I was like, wow. Oh, okay. Wasn't he killed? Suge stepmom. Hmm. I don't know. Shit. That's amazing. And right. And I thought I was gonna wait them out with the singing and whatever. Then they had a scene and they started talking. And I was like, all right, I done made it. Then they started singing again. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this movie. I damn sure ain't gonna make it tonight. And I changed the channel. You ever watch a movie so much and you go to watch it again and you just like, no more. All right. No doubt, no doubt. Man, I uh I watched this movie and I can't believe people are sick and twisted like that. Like, and I think that's why I keep watching it. Hmm. Oh, don't. You got my head hurt talking about new songs in the color purple. Keisha, turn that down. Wow, did y'all hear her in my live screaming that crazy stuff? She watching me. So I'm hearing me here and there. And then over there is late.
Yes, that could.
except for when she fucking screaming. Right. You know, Keisha called me a Karen, but I'm gonna have to say Keisha's a Karen like a motherfucker. We goes to the store today, right? Big Karen. We goes to the store today. Now you know butcher's paper don't really weigh shit. The man put the paper on the scale, and then he put the meat on the scale. Keisha was like, "You weighing my meat with paper on it. I know you put extra weight on it. I don't want my meat like that. Give me another one." Tell me that's not a Karen. And I just say, you know what, Keisha? You go be Karen alone. And I just had to go by my business. I couldn't believe that girl was doing that shit. Okay, so when you get produce that's supposed to be weighed and you don't put it in that plastic bag, what then? Right, they especially on the show you don't expect it to be on. Well, you could kind of expect it to be on that. I fucked around and forgot to get something I needed at the store. And I came home and I thought about it and I had to bring myself down from being mad at myself because Lord knows we need storage bags around this camp. We don't even have sandwich bags. I uh I think I'm about to go to sleep because I'm ready to yeah, they hard to keep. And I'm kind of okay that I didn't get them because I didn't get my beef. Not my beef, my ribs. We are supposed to have good weather all weekend. It's gonna be cold in the early morning and overnight, but in the daytime, we supposed to get up to 74. I won't put me some ribs on the grill. Right. I've been in these clothes long enough for my taste. And you won't know the sad part about it is because I knew it wasn't cold like that, I didn't put all them clothes on like that. Well, she know once I go ahead on and start stripping, I'm gonna be in the room. Yes, you do. Oh my goodness. I yeah, it's starting to get hot in here. I cut my heater off. Hold up. I got a little fan. My sister be reposting shit on TikTok. I guess in her way she's educating me And I be like, some of this shit I want to know, and some of this shit I don't know. I don't want to know. But to say this is a light ass hoodie, I got to get out here. I'm oh, I guess drinking a hot tea ain't helping either. But I'm yeah, good night, Miss Boosie. Stay safe and blessed. I'm gonna try to force Keisha to do a live tomorrow, but we gonna see how that works. Oh my god. That fan doing a little something. But I know how to get her to do a live tomorrow. I want to really go early time though, because when Lonzo get here, he start crying and all that shit. What up, Cheryl? Oh, she gonna be in the live. I just gotta come in here and start it, and she gonna be like, "You bitch, how dare you?" And you ain't even tell me nothing. Yeah, because if I tell you something, you're gonna try to grind me down to where I don't go do it. Or I don't know. I don't know because I don't know if I won't be outside all that time. Then, like I say, we have a coyote in the area. I don't want him to be drawn to my delicious ribs on that grill and think he gonna get a piece of my leg. You feel me? And don't talk about, oh, but you have that big dog. That big dog, he do a little something, but y'all have to keep in mind he's a poodle. You, regardless of everything else, he's a poodle, which is crazy because now, right? No, ma'am, no coyote for me. And the coyote's been attacking out here. Hey, I got one question before I go. What the fuck is up with them kidnapping all these fucking children all of a sudden? Are they just getting out of jail? Because God rest little Aubrey's soul. That was fucked up. I think her parents should be charged with negligence. Right. All these kids all of a sudden being kidnapped and they are issuing these Amber Alerts all in the middle of the night. Now, I don't like to wake up to hearing that shit. But the little girl Aubrey, I think her parents should be brought up on negligence charges. Cause how the fuck you let the fox in the hen house? No, no, no. Have you read about what happened with the little girl Aubrey up in Texas, up in around Houston? Her daddy friend did it. Not only did he kidnap her, he killed her. And I feel like her parents should be brought up on negligence charges Because who the fuck let somebody live on their property that was brought up on kidnapping, wait, child laboring charges? They didn't call it kidnapping. Maybe he didn't get the child, but he was trying to get the child. Who the fuck let somebody like that around their child? He tried. They didn't call it kidnapping. So maybe he didn't get the child. But it was called child luring or some shit like that. And you couldn't live by me knowing I got children. You couldn't. And you damn sure couldn't walk my baby to the fucking bus stop. Okay, you let him live there, fine. You don't mind him around your child. But why the fuck would you have him walk your baby to the bus stop? Make it make sense. And on that note, I'm going to say good night, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Your presence was appreciated. I enjoyed y'all. Good night, Miss Boosie. Good night, Leilani. Good night, Janelle. Good night, Cheryl. Good night, Keish. And to all you others hiding in the bushes, have a good night. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe and take care. Hey, y'all, have fun with your family and friends responsibly here. But yeah, and I'm saying good night. Yeah, if I don't catch y'all tomorrow, y'all have a good weekend. Good night, Bonita. I wasn't trying to, I just saying, seeing your comment in a minute. I ain't know if you were still there. At this point, though, y'all, I am saying good night. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe. Y'all have a good one. And I'm out.